Oh man, what's up, y'all? Um, I don't really know how to do this. You know what I mean? This is like my first one of these, but I don't know. I'm practicing being more raw, more vulnerable, um, with myself, for myself. This is a visual diary. Um, Cause sometimes, I like to write, but I find it hard to write, and I find it just very authentic, just speaking straight from the heart and to express and to verbalize what I'm going through. And maybe this shit helps somebody else. Maybe there are other people out there. I'm not feeling I'm not alone in how I be feeling. You know, and I've just been very emotional lately. Dig. Well, first and foremost, peace, love, and light to everybody. I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. Hope y'all feeling well, and I hope that we're all just focusing on all the things to be grateful for in our lives. And to be able. And I am thankful to be able. And I just want to express that to the universe, to the Most High, to my ancestors that I'm grateful. You know. But man, boy, did life shit. I ain't gonna say it's kicking my ass, bro, but yeah, that shit got me in a mean ass headlock though, you know. But deep down in my spirit, I know it's gonna be okay, and I don't understand why I allow myself to get moved off center or off my square by a lot of these worldly things, or really just where you are currently in life. Sometimes it doesn't reflect, you know, what you feel you're capable of, or what you feel you have, or what you feel you deserve. And I could just say that my heart sometimes I feel, well, currently, I'm feeling indifferent. I am grateful, but a lot, man, I'm a little sad, bro. I'm working through a lot of resentment for just not from just how I was raised, but also just myself, really, just for things that I feel like I let myself down, or that maybe I'm not that I'm not good enough, but like why haven't I progressed? You know what I mean? If I am good enough, like if I'm as good as I think I am, then why the hell am I still where I'm feeling like I'm not good enough? You know what I mean? Like, I guess the results of your labor just don't feel like they match where you at. But I'm learning that you gotta embrace where you are in order to get where you want to go. And it's a full moon tonight, um, so maybe that's the emotions as well. You know what I mean? The lunar creates lunar ticks, is what they say. Lunatics. Show y'all this moon. Yeah, there you go. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Look at that beautiful moon. Bright, full, illuminating the sky. So yeah, um, maybe we'll sit under the moonlight. Let me do that. We gonna sit under the moonlight. Let that moonlight hit your face, boy. Let that moonlight hit your face. You know what I'm saying? It's the filmmaker in me, I'm sorry. It adds to the texture of the feeling of what I'm trying to convey, the theme, the message of this visual diary. Looking at, boy. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes, like, I gotta laugh through my pain. It makes me feel good. Laughter is like sunshine for the soul, so sometimes you gotta laugh that shit off, excuse me. You just gotta laugh it off. Thought that was my dog. Peace at the door. He be hate when I'm out here. He not up. Can y'all see him? Grateful to be able to smile before they start charging us for that shit too. I don't know, man. This world is just so expensive, man. It's just we're living in interesting times, very interesting times, and you know, I've always had such a pure, light-hearted soul, a soul that's full of light, and you know, I've allowed myself to be taken advantage of because of that, and I've always just walked in expressing light. But as I've gotten older and as I've, you know, gotten bruised up by the world a bit, I'm starting to realize that I do have to learn to embrace and become one with the darker elements of myself. Like the darkness is not a bad thing. We're in the darkness now. The moon is illuminating on us, and it all serves its purpose. It ain't no right or wrong, good or bad. I think that everything just it is what it is. So I've always pontificated about the light, and I'm starting to learn that like, damn, sometimes we have to embrace the darker elements of ourselves in order to protect ourselves, especially in a world like this that can be so heavy and so dense and lack compassion, love, and integrity. And that's just something I battle with all the time. It's like, I don't want to give up my integrity. That's something I pride myself on. My name is Jahi, which means dignity in Swahili, and I take much pride in having dignity and integrity. But I do see, like, I see and I feel so much pain from always walking and carrying the light. And I see it feels like my light causes me to be vulnerable, you know what I mean, to those who want to leech off my light, or not even just people who are bad, but everybody wants light, but sometimes those who walk with light aren't promoted, aren't nurtured, you know what I'm saying? And you can't look for nobody to do that for you. You have to do that for yourself, and you have to learn to protect yourself. And I've just been battling, you know what I'm saying, 6-7 with it, with my light and my dark. And because I've lived in my light so much, I feel like there has been an imbalance in my spirit, because everything's about balance. And I guess it's time for me to embrace some darker elements of myself, to befriend them, to become one with them, to help me, propel and excel a little bit further the way I desire to. But I don't know, man. I just been in a self-conflicting battle, man. Like, I'm so conflicted and torn within myself, like, about that. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just so hungry and eager to create, to heal, um, in love and with love. I got that from my homegirl, Chelsea, man. Talked to her the other day, and she just left that on me. I asked her how her heart was feeling, and she just said that her heart is eager and full, and wanting to create and heal in love and with love. And I thought that was so profound, because I could resonate with that feeling, and I'm sure so many other people out there can feel that, and probably are feeling that. But also simultaneously feeling the confliction of self, man. Just being so self-conflicted in this world when you are a light worker and you have a mission. And there are so many things the enemy tries to get us to be boggled down and not see or feel and resonate in our true confidence of who we are and what we had to give. And that shit be beating me up sometimes, man. I ain't gonna cap and just be sounding all and like I just got all this great wisdom, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular human, bro, and the life shit be pissing me off. It be getting to me. I have emotions and feelings. I cry when no one's looking. If I happen to cry here, then good. You know what I mean? As a man, I'll cry with my head up. But it's hard for me to feel sometimes, and that's why I want to do these more often, so that I can learn to feel what I'm feeling, and to be in tune with it, and to cry, to heal, to cleanse. So yeah, bro, like, just very emotional, and sometimes I just don't be feeling like I know what the fuck to do. Like, sometimes we say we don't have enough time in a day, but even when I do have the time, it's like I spend a lot of time feeling overwhelmed for all that I feel like I have to do, as opposed to just getting started, bro. Like, just go. Like, you sitting there all day worrying about what to do first. And I think that's where I spend a lot of time. That shit overwhelms me. And of course, most of us, a large amount of us, are addicted to our phones. I can't lie and say I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, we all are, bro. We pick that phone up. Go look at your screen time. That shit ain't gonna lie to you. Be on our phones for 8, 7, 6, from 6 to 9 hours a day. Some people might be more. You know what I mean? And that's just not good, because there's so much world out here that we're missing and not living in. And I'm guilty of that. I'm just pulled back in because it feels good. It's a hit of dopamine. It's a hit of relief. It's a distraction. It's a hit of distraction, which keeps me from focusing on all the things that I do have to do. And I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not this guy that got it all figured out. I know a lot of people think I'm that, and a lot of people probably look up to me or look out to me, and hell, I don't know, bro. Sometimes I feel like I just don't have it. I don't got it. I don't know, you know, and I'm searching for that. And I'm just trying to find that confidence and that go and that spark within myself to go, Jahi. You know, like, I try to remind myself that there's somebody out there on their knees right now praying for what it is that I have. And it's like I get out there on the field and then start doubting myself again, or I get distracted with someone who I think is better than me, or my mind goes blank. You know, I have a lot of trauma to work through. I see that when it's time for me to do things, my mind goes blank, and it's not like anxiety rids my body. It's just like the overwhelmingness of wanting to be great, the pressure of wanting to be so great be fucking me up. And yeah, I just want to love myself and hold myself a little bit better, a little bit more gracefully, and excel at being the best version of Jahi. That's all I want to do, man. It just seems like that's so hard, you know. I'm a very talented young man. God blessed me with a lot of gifts, and I think that's also what confuses me, because I have so much that I can do and want to do, and I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to focus, which one to focus on, like, and I get so confused and so tired and so exhausted just trying to just complete all of them. And then in the midst of it feeling like I'm not good enough. It's like that repeat cycle, and I got to get up out of that. That's karma. That's really what the karma is. It's just those repeat cycles, breaking your own loops and patterns of thought and frequency. And once you elevate out of that frequency and those thoughts, then you create a new reality for yourself. And that's what I'm just trying to program myself to do, and to be unapologetically me, and put my blinders on, and not pay attention to what everybody else is doing, bro. Just being happy, being myself, and loving myself. And yeah. Yeah, alignment. Beep beep on that, huh? You know what I'm saying? So I guess right there is where I put a fork in it right there, man. It's a lot more on my heart, but I don't want to rant and want this to be super long. I'm just trying to get in the habit of being more authentic with myself, and just expressing how I'm feeling daily, weekly, however it comes, man. Because sometimes I be lazy and I be like, damn, I need to go talk to the camera, and then I don't. And then months later, I be like, I should have did that. I should have got that off, you know. And yeah. So I'm just freestyling my feelings. I guess that's what we'll call these. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle feelings. And yeah, man. I love y'all. I love you, Jahi. You know, I'm always expressing the gratitude for others and how compassionate I am about others. And I do need to pour more love into myself. I love you so much, Jahi. I'm grateful for you, all that you've done, all that you are becoming. You just gotta go, man. If there's anybody else out there that can resonate with how I'm feeling, or has any advice, or wants to connect, hit me up, bro. You know, I'm looking for my soul tribe. I'm looking for my G links. You know what I'm saying? We are all links in this chain, so let's get connected. I appreciate y'all for allowing me to be vulnerable. And thank you to you. Thank you to me. And let's keep journeying. Sometimes you want to say, fuck all this shit. Fuck it. Excuse my French. I just got to be and express. That's how I'm feeling. Feeling all philosophical and wisdom shit one moment, and the next moment I'm just like, man, fuck this shit. But we gonna keep going. We gonna keep growing. Sometimes you gotta get that shit up off you, and go in here and Do your thing in this thing called life. And stop trying to be so perfect. There you go, Jahi. That's what you needed to hear. Stop trying to be so perfect and just be me. Flawed, authentic, just me. Just be you. And that's what true perfection is. So let's keep going so that we can effectively, purposefully, and spiritually leave our divine signature on this earth. Happy full moon. Oh shit!